with our ticket sales, it was pretty.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your
This one. Hello, Amsterdam! You're so nasty. Okay, we were just like nervously pacing around backstage like this. We seriously could not believe so many people were coming for today. We were so shocked, like when they suggested that we can't come to Europe, I'm like, okay, so my cousins will come? Maybe some of your family?
Your neighbor?
Maybe my neighbor lives in Amsterdam. So weird, I grew up with him, he's like across the street from me and now he lives in Amsterdam. So we thought like maybe 6 people.
There are more than 6 people here.
Yeah, so we're really shocked.
It seems to be an accident, but I just got this thing yesterday, and it kind of looked like Morty present after
But I was a little bit distraught because I realized there's a button in the back, and it makes a turtleneck. He is forbidden from using it. No sexiness with turtlenecks.
So any questions you have about anything, like we just want to be able to talk to you. This is our first like chance to be able to see you in person, because it's weird because we exist like digitally and we read comments online, and to see like real human beings, and it's not just our moms leaving the comments. Maybe our moms hired you to come here. I was really lucky because the day before we flew out, we were leaving our studio and we had our boxes with us, and right when I walked downstairs, 2 girls from Poland were visiting, and they saw us, and then they started talking to me. And they made me remember how to speak Polish. I kind of forgot how to use that language because people don't really speak it in Korea at all, ever. So I learned some words, and I learned how not to swear again, which is really important.
Apparently Simon didn't realize that he grew up learning only bad words. He just assumed that the words were like normal everyday words.
They just sound really nice and poetic. It's emphasis for coolness, but I realized that I've offended a lot of Polish ladies.
It's your dad.
Thanks.
Yeah. But actually, what I was gonna say is really cool, and this is not like, okay, it's gonna be mushy. I'm gonna say it. When we run into people in like Hongdae or in Korea and we meet them, it's never this weird like stocky fan feeling like you're saying. I don't feel like, oh my god, they're only here for me. Like we don't feel like that. It feels like you're kind of reuniting with like a cousin or a friend, because I feel like we all have everything in common with each other. So even if you guys don't know each other, you could turn to someone beside you and you could say to them, I see some family symbols happening here, yes.
Going on.
You can say to someone like, have you seen Boys Before Flowers? And people would be like, yeah, or if they haven't seen it, they might have heard of it, and it's a terrible soundtrack.
Yeah.
Paradise. So like, we really feel like meeting people, it's not like meeting a fan, it's like meeting a friend.
Because we actually have friends that are in the industry. And,
okay. The question was, how did we like Europe so far? This has absolutely been our favorite little mini tour that we've ever done.
It's amazing.
It's been absolutely amazing.
Yes.
We've gained at least 20 pounds.
I see it on my face. Like, where's my sexy angle? Like, I can't find it anymore.
Oh man. The people have been amazing. The food has been awesome. Cheese, guys.
Yeah.
Cheese and bread. That's why I'm starting to get fat and
we just we've done some bigger events before in which we've been like flown out to other places, and we didn't really have as good of a time there as we're having now, because everyone here is so caring and so warm, while in other events are just like, yeah, go here, go here, go here, and they don't really like care that much. While here it's just so well organized and so meticulous, I could say. So like, I'm really happy at how well this trip is going.
And also like all the event organizers, It's like every organizer from each country we've gone to, when you meet them, they met us at the airport with like little Eat Your Kimchi signs or like banners, you know, and we would go out for supper together, and it was just casual. Like we're just, you know, drinking wine together and eating food, and in Poland they cooked us food in their kitchen.
Yeah.
We sat in like the living room and we had like homemade pierogies from their mom. Like it's just been really, that's why we feel like it's like a family reunion.
And for me also, like, I'm amazed at how beautiful all these countries are that we're going to. It's like, whoa, like we were just driving up here, like, how much is rent here? Like, can I get a place?
They still like the Netherlands, but tonight they're gonna eat stamppot, so.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds great.
Everyone's laughing heartily, so now I'm nervous about this.
Yes.
Who takes care of Spudgy and the memers while you're gone?
Good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah, actually our good friend Angelina, she's Chilean Swedish. And so when we went to Sweden, we actually had a chance to meet her family.
Oh.
So I took pictures with her family, and she took pictures with ours.
Yeah.
Smudgy and memers.
So she actually lives at our apartment because like it's easier for the animals if you don't have to move them from place to place. Like they're comfortable there. So she's like sleeping there and eating all our foods and petting all our animals. And so
And
they're
sending us
very well.
periodic sad pictures of Spudgy waiting at the door, like from really far away. She's
She
like,
goes far and like Spudgy would just be like looking across the corner like, are you leaving me like my mom and dad? So her name is Angelina and she's awesome, so thanks Angelina.
she's on Instagram. You can follow her from our friends.
Yeah,
Her
so you
post
can
pictures
see
of
her.
our animals.
We got a hand in the back that I can barely see.
My question is, how many times does it you write a script and think, this is hilarious, and then in the end you make a video and you see the response is not that great?
That was a really good question. So
Okay, so one thing I will say is that we don't actually write scripts for everything. We only do scripts for K-Pop Music Monday.
Right.
And the reason why is because we learned that we can offend people quite quickly. If we just say things,
have the wrong accent
You know,
on an E and there you go.
use the wrong word, pronounce the name.
Yeah.
So like we have to do a bit of research and that kind of stuff. I think we also have a little bit of different tastes when it comes to how we make our scripts, I guess.
Right.
I'm the crazy one.
If you can't tell.
Yeah. So the whole like, you know, the GED's running, yeah, GED's running. So that inspiration came to me on like a Friday. I was watching the video and then I was like, GD looks like he's suffering from like the massive runs. And I need to make a video about GD suffering from diarrhea.
And for me, because like like my responsibility with like writing the script is to try to find like a lead into things, and I'm like, Martina, I don't really know how we could fit in a diarrhea song.
So I tend to do a lot of like really like the Tamon song. Like, he can take a diamond and crush it inside his hand. When I told Simon about that, he's like, no. And I'm like, it's gonna be totally amazing. I'm gonna have like Tamon, and there's gonna be like Jigglypuff, and then there's gonna be like a Death Star, and there's gonna be a sword, and it's gonna be awesome. And Simon was like, this is not gonna be funny.
But like most of the time, like there's only been maybe like 1 or 2 scripts in which like after we write it and we look at it, like and we spent all day working on it and we're about to film, we're like, this is gonna be terrible. So some Music Mondays have just like disappeared and people are like, we're the Music Monday, and we're like, Spudgy ate it or something. So sometimes if you ever see like a random week, what's your music?
Yeah.
So guys, for the food tasting, we're gonna have you figure out who's gonna go first, because the other one's gonna have to wear.
Kai by boat!
It's obviously Kai by Bo.
Oh, Simon always does scissors, and now he knows that I know, so now he's gonna try something suspicious.
Yeah, I know that.
Send the Martina vibes to me.
Martina! Martina!
Best out of 3. No, just best one. Best one. Best one. Kai by Bo for 2 out of 3. Okay.
Are we gonna option?
Yeah. Okay. Best out of 3. Ready? Kai by Bo. Yes. Kai by Bo. Yes. I always use scissors, and she even
I
said I
don't
always
do
use
scissors, but then I try to psychologically like get. Forget it.
All right. So how do we do this?
So Martina's gonna get a sleep mask and a pair of headphones to be listening to our specially designed Dutch music playlist.
Oh.
Don't get too excited, it's not very good.
I don't like this reaction. Is it gonna be Okay, listen. Nothing could be worse. We like Korean traditional music, but in our first apartment in Korea, we used to live beside City Hall, and there were teenagers practicing traditional Korean music, but they weren't good at it yet. So every morning we woke up to
It's like a 4-hour performance.
and they weren't actually hitting the notes properly. That was the problem. So I think Dutch music will be fine.
I doubt it.
And they all have the names on them, and he's gonna have to match them up with the foods that we have.
I actually know this answer because some people actually sent this. Cooking, right?
Yeah.
Did you just give me the answer?
Yes.
Yeah!
No.
I am so sorry. I'll give Martina another answer. I actually wanted you to eat this one.
Okay, I will totally eat it because I like herring. In
Oh.
English we have like a pickled herring called sledge.
Yeah. Sledge.
Yeah! There you go.
And the things to keep it a little warm.
Okay.
Usually you put it in the onions and then you go like that, and then you drop it in.
Oh, I saw a video on this before!
Leave some for Martina.
Wow. Okay. These are so difficult. Okay. This is a cute word. Kibbeling. So
Number 10.
Ah, you have racist status here, I've been told. That's half. Martina, any answers, no matter how cute she is, she's gonna try to manipulate you and do egg resist.
Do you want to wear this as well and listen to the playlist?
Oh yeah.